Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Grave Mistakes podcast. Today, we're going to be doing Zach Cregger's Weapons.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
Now that we're back, we got Starch and Slim on the mic. Slim's going to give you your casual synopsis today. We're very excited about this movie, despite us filming late.
A casual synopsis movie starts off with the description of an entire, I want to say, second grade classroom, and they all just disappear in the middle of the night from their homes. And the next day, there is only one child and the teacher that show up in the room, and there is a just kerfuffle of ideas of what happened to these kids, and they're just broken homes and no one knows what to do. I want to say we're like a month into it and this is where the story begins, but that's just kind of the background for now. So yeah.
One night at 2:17 a.m., all the children got up out of their beds and left, and they were never seen again. Excellent opening narration. That.
Yeah, we don't really get too many like opening narration nowadays,
Yeah, I feel like narrating is a little bit of a dying art. Ooh, my bonnet. Narrating is a little bit of a dying art, and not so much as an art as I feel like most people find it to be cliche and kind of as like a plot filler device. But I actually really like narration. Some of my favorite movies are narrated. Like anytime Denzel is narrating something in a movie himself, I'm like, yes. Like there's something like noir about it, in kind of a good way. I miss narration.
It's kind of weird because it's like the kids too. Like who's talking? Like one of the kids who disappeared, or like what's the kid's name? Like the main kid. Alex. Is it Alex?
I think Alex is the name of the main kid, but it's not Alex talking. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the director's daughter or something, because they always like pull it fast. But like remember Jamie Lee Curtis in the beginning of Escape from New York, all crying,
she does the voiceover. Yeah.
All right, so how'd you feel leaving the theater for this one? Describe your theater experience too.
I went there by myself, but my crowd was we were laughing, like we were getting into it. Like I would say most of the jokes they hit. In the ending scene, everybody was just like a mixture of but like the children running through the glass, that provoked a laugh from everybody because it was just so absurd, and like everybody was just enjoying it for the most part, because I don't think anybody would have assumed that this would have happened at the end. But the visceral tearing and ripping apart of Gladys, that left an impression. I was just like, man, because at first I thought they were eating her.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah, there's some line about that because she's telling Alex that I can even make them eat each other or something like that. Yeah. So I thought that'd be fun, but no, they just rip her apart.
So positive experience leaving the theater. You liked it? Yeah,
that's
good.
Yeah, I loved it.
I went to go see it also by myself in IMAX. I think on opening night. Yeah, it was on opening night, and then the theater was full, and it was like a great like communal experience because. Some key parts where my audience laughed was when Josh Brolin wakes up from the nightmare and he just goes, "Oh, what the fuck!" Yeah, that got a really good reaction. Some of the dialogue between Wong and Justine, or wait, sorry, I just got
Gladys?
Yes, Marcus and Justine. Marcus is played by Benedict Wong, and Justine is played by Julia Garner. Some of like their interactions of him just being like. Him just being a professional adult and her just tweaking.
Like, you can't do that. You can't go to a child's
like this, do it. Like you have a history of overstepping in an inappropriate way. And then the other thing that they found, like the other reactions they got is Paul's character pointing the shotgun at James, the homeless dude. And the audience is like, holy shit, are they going to rock his fucking dome off? When he got stabbed with the syringe, like there was like a whole reaction there. And then there was one more super big reaction, obviously, besides the conclusion. I just can't remember what it was. But yeah.
How was people with like when Archer was just throwing James around in the house when he just kept getting up? Did that get any laughs for you?
Oh yes, because that became a slapstick Three Stooges bit of him just getting tossed over furniture. Oh my god, I actually forgot that happened. So my most recent rewatch of this was the other day, and I was showing some people it for the first time, and I had fallen asleep, after some partying. And I re-woke up when they were chasing Gladys, so I forgot about that part. That's perfect. So fucking good. Yeah. Yeah, we basically just ran through all the best moments in the movie, so walking through it is just going to be even more fun. But so when it comes to the mystery of this movie, how do you think they executed it really well, or did you kind of suspect immediately that there was some foreign supernatural entity? Because it's a Zach Cregger movie. Barbarian obviously did the same thing, where you think it's going to be like an Airbnb serial killer situation, and there's a fucking mommy monster.
Yeah. No. Yeah. This definitely. I don't think anybody can just guess what happens in this movie before.
Exactly. It's so weird.
Maybe you could say like some mysterious is going on. I guess someone can even say maybe there's a witch doing something, but even then that's just a far off guess, but you would have been right anyway. I mean, we don't even know until we just see this weird lady she's talking to Marcus, the principal in the office. That's the first time we get her talking, right?
And that's halfway through the movie, if not more.
Right. Yeah. I kind of like that when they just don't show the villain off and we get, the whole backstory of Alex, and then we, that's how she gets introduced into the story and whatnot. But yeah, no, this was just very out of left field. I mean, this is it just seems like he's going to do this every single movie he comes with, man. Zach Cregger,
please keep doing it. Just keep doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, apparently they're doing a prequel. I'm not sure how you feel about that. I guess we'll talk later about it. But yeah, I've heard the rumors and talks. So.
I think you ready for pretentious corner with Starch? So I knew there was going to be a witch involved because he couldn't help but allude to that in the beginning. So when Justine returns from getting absolutely fucking grilled at the school, and she stops at the liquor store and gets hammered on cheap vodka, when she wakes up in the morning, somebody sprayed the word witch on her car, they painted it. We find out later that it's Archer, played by Josh Brolin. But I was okay, strange happening. Witch, there's a literal witch. That was my my first impression. Yeah. But I did not expect Gladys. I expected a conventional witch. And on a rewatch, Gladys is sitting in the principal's office when Alex is getting interviewed. In the very first scene, it's a 3-second scene where the narrator is explaining that Alex was just constantly questioned by the police. Gladys is sitting next to him. You can't see her face, but you can see some of her bang and her outfit. Bob. And you're wow. So man, it's and then pretty much you said, she's she's like Jaws in a way, where she keeps jump scaring people through these weird dream sequences, but she doesn't actually appear.
Yeah, she has some type of miasma around the town, and people are dreaming about her, and they're seeing her randomly. Even do you think when James sees her in the woods, which is probably the creepiest spot, it reminded me of Pennywise, of how you would see him just in nature,
the color contrast.
Yeah, and her just doing hey.
Yeah, I was what? And I
don't think we're introduced to her yet, right? By that point.
No, and I think the thing I love the most about the Zach Cregger filmography horror situation so far is the use of not finding mid-tier context to be useful. He plays the horror line of what you don't know is scarier. So he'll be inciting incident. So either serial killer dude kidnapped a bunch of women, impregnated all those generations, and then through fucking horrible incest, you get this creature. And then in this movie it's witch comes into town, by doing these things she can cast this spell, and you don't know anything else. You don't know how magic works, you don't know how she got powers, you don't know how she became a witch, you don't know what other shit exists in this world. It's And then it's just
something about this tree. Yeah, like the tree has something to do with her whimsy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She like shows up with that little fucking bro. The scene where Aunt Gladys arrives at the house to live with them, like mid divorce, is like absolutely hilarious. When she comes in and she's just like rude but like way too polite. Like it's like accelerated politeness where it's like, oh yeah, dear, pick up my shit and let's go. You know.
Yeah. And like the fact that she's probably not even like her aunt, you know.
But
they're like,
it has to be, right? Because well, actually you might be completely right, because when she gets there she's like, we haven't seen, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Dude, I'm so dumb. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I wonder when Aunt Gladys like became a witch, because she was like,
definitely.
The parents were like, we haven't seen her in so many years, and she looks totally different. And my dumb ass was like, yeah, she probably just got ugly from all that sorcery. Like, you know.
No, it seems like she seems like somebody. I don't know what they call like a witch that like drains the life of people to like stay alive, like a lich or something like that. But that's like seems to be her archetype. You know, she just like gets real ugly and like bald, and like this is not like this and geriatric people, but this is like, you know, this is what she looks like. She looks terrible. And then like, I guess
it's like Lady Shemayana from Game of Thrones.
Oh, Melisandre. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, no, I was thinking like maybe if she got all the kids, like she would have just looked like her whole Bob version of herself, but like that's actually her hair. Like that's how she looks like normally. She has the Bob one for
compensation.
For compensation. Yeah.
I think I am curious to see the origins of Aunt Gladys in this little tree. Like, is it going to be one of those like on her? I can imagine chronic Googling followed by a subreddit page, followed by a website you're not supposed to be on, followed by a meet me here and then for like 50 grand, I'll give you the secrets to this. And it's just some like down bad sorcerer. It's like trying not to lose their house to like, you know, the bank.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking like, I guess we're going into like a kind of sequel / the prequel, but just her just randomly coming upon this tree, or maybe she seems like she's been around for a while, right? Because you know, like the whole thing about her talking about consumption, like tuberculosis.
A touch of consumption, yeah.
Yeah, like
didn't settlers get that on the Oregon Trail? I think
that's what everybody was saying. It's like, what? You died by consumption, huh? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that prequel's gonna be.
I love the desperateness of Gladys too, to just not integrate with society. Like her half-assed attempt to pretend to be a human.
A hermit, man. Like she just doesn't want to go out unless she needs to.
And that's the other interesting thing, because the movie never explains why, like why she's having like the magic isn't working anymore. Because she's like, I thought your parents would have did it for me, but I figured I'd have to take all these kids, and it doesn't really seem that the kids were doing it either. So I don't know if she has to wait for all the kids to like get like just to die through like, you know.
I thought so, like, because I'm not sure when you first meet her that she is capable of like running away as she's did like at the end, because she seems a little bit like,
you think so?
More, yeah, she has a little more vitality by the end of the movie.
Also, are the kids batteries? So does she basically have their entire lifespan to leech to leech off of? Because that's even more interesting. Also, like, you think if she did this for like thousands of years or hundreds of years, she'd be a little bit better at thinking about like the you know how witches get run out of town or burned to the stake, like that's the whole thing. You think she would have, you know, got a little bit more experience. Maybe don't hide the kids in the basement of the prime suspects or the prime victim's house. But there's so much to go on. Yeah. Let's talk about the police investigation in this movie. Now, obviously, like the police are depicted in a negative light in this movie and pretty much incapable, which, you know, like, some interesting parallels to modern times, depending on how you perceive stuff. Like them just never following up with the only survivor of this potential serious tragedy is like a serious like L. Like we're jumping, fuck it, we're doing the categories early. This is the grave mistake of the movie. Like when y'all
cops, actually, yeah,
not a single police officer or detective who's trying, like, this is probably this town's most serious case. Like, this is a case you would defer assistance to like a federal organization to like provide assistance with. You're telling me that they were like, Hey, y'all notice Alex's house got newspaper and John and Melissa haven't shown up to work in like 3 weeks. Like, I guess you could chalk it up to grief, but like, no,
like they just, I think that's what they try to do. I mean, even though like, how can it be grief, even though like they have the kid, you know, like that's their kid that's surviving.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I mean, it's just like, you know, like the Uvalde like police officers who were just like fucking around like while people were dying.
They don't have friends or family?
Yeah, no, man, that's just how it is.
There should have been like 2 extra missing people. Like after the kids go missing, 2 other people should have gone missing, and like then we're even more confused as the audience. Like, why is it only kids and these 2 random people? And it should have been like the neighbor and the family and like the couple's best friend who came to the house to check on them, and then they get like they get snatched up. Because remember when later in the movie when Paul goes to the house and James James is like, "You're not going to take the reward, are you?" And Paul goes,
"Yeah." Like,
and you're like, whoa, like you're like, he's definitely gonna do that. And then you know, so man, that's so good. Okay, circling back for the most part, Josh Brolin being the most effective detective in the film, I think is actually really cool, because instead of having like the cigar smoking like irritated murder detective like perspective, we just get the concerned parent like just doing everything they can to find their kid, and I think that's much more emotionally compelling.
No, yeah, I mean, I've never seen like, have you seen Prisoners? No. Would you say like it's like, oh, okay, I was gonna compare him to like Hugh Jackman's character, because I'm pretty sure
I saw the
like,
first
the whole
15 minutes of that, and then I stopped watching, even though everyone says it's like one of the greatest twists of all time.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, no, he goes into full detective mode, like even going to like another kid's house. Like, if this happens in real life, you know, your kid's missing, would you show him like the video?
Yes. The very first thing I thought is like the instantaneous moment they're explaining this, I was like, everyone's got a Ring camera, and then it showed the Ring camera, and I was like, okay, everyone needs to cross triangulate where these kids are going. That was my first thought, because I was just like, are they all going to the same place? Because they're all running the same, you know. Like that's the lack of common sense that I think is hilarious. Also, I loved the cameo from Justin Long.
Oh, Justin Long, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like he's like, Jesus, and he's like, oh yeah, man. And then also like the subtle commentary of Josh Brolin like asking the wife for permission, getting a no, and then waiting for the husband to come home.
Waiting for the husband, yeah.
But he's just dedicated to the mission, and that's what's so nice. Like there's no like give up too early moment or really frustrating, you idiot, it's right in front of you. Like he does all the very rational and logical steps. Yeah,
I mean like he's doing all this, but like I'm trying to think, because he's so focused on this that like everything else in his life is just like falling apart, not going into like his like we see his wife for like a second when he's lying in his kid's bed.
I'm going to work.
His kid's also an asshole. I don't know if you like saw that, but like he's like bullying Alex before.
Yeah. Which is perfect. No, because Archer's a bully. Like Archer paints Justine's car. He talks shit about her at the meeting. Like obviously he has the character development moment, but like, you know, he was an asshole dad.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just like, you know, it goes down to his kid too. But yeah, he gets the wrong fucking paint right for the door. He's just not in it, and that's the same paint he uses for the witch on the car.
The continuation of events in this movie is pretty amazing. I will say. That not enough time has passed for everyone to be not understanding of that kind of grief. Like, obviously, like the parental dynamic's a little different, because if she's still engaged and he is not, they both are suffering the same trauma. But like when he locks in. I love he used his construction background too. He uses like the little green laser pointer thing to like, you know, basically and the map of the city to create that little where did they go scenario. So that was pretty great. I love also this.
I think the police would have did that, right?
Anything. Actually, I would have if the police did anything at all.
Anything, yeah.
Hey, Alex, can we search your house? Because they searched Justine's entire house. Remember, there's that scene where like the police are there.
Oh, yeah.
So we didn't search Alex's house? We didn't think that was necessary? Like, you know, I get it. He's like a potential victim, but he could be a suspect as he is the only surviving teen. Like, what did he do? You know?
Yeah.
Gladys's excellent performance. Honestly, like everyone in this movie did so good. I did hear a rumor that James Anthony, who plays Austin, was the only like original cast member. All the people they considered to cast. This is like internet.
Oh yeah, I've
stuff.
seen that. Yeah, like Pedro Pascal's supposed to be Archer. I forgot like the other stuff, but like that was the big one I heard about.
No, we need Josh Brolin as Archer because like his very stern, conventional like masculinity compared to a fucking supernatural happening is literally great. Like he's just confused at all times, but he's just like trying to keep going. Like when he goes to confront Justine at the gas station, and like number 35 Ohio State University, Marcus comes in and sacks Justine after getting mind controlled. And also the way that they do the sequence of events in the movie is so good. Like you don't know how Marcus gets like turned into a fucking weapon until after he does the attack. So you're like immediately when he starts running down that hill in the distance, you know who it is. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's so scary with his eyes bulging out, and the gas station attack. The gas station attendant is so useless. Like, man, if you don't call the police, that's the other thing is anytime there's an instantaneous emergency scenario, there's no law enforcement. Like it's pretty much like as incapable as it gets.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she like runs through the gas station and like eventually makes it back to her car because like Archer like body slammed Marcus into like
into the beer cooler. Yeah.
yes. That was funny too. But like, yeah, they get away and like she gets in the car accident. Maybe the police are called then, but like no, like they're always too late anyway, so they don't like really help.
Marcus getting decapitated by like a small mid-sized SUV or whatever. Man, the scene where Gladys goes to the house and reveals like how the magic works, where she's like, "Can I have a bowl, please? It's a peculiarity of mine." It was so funny because if you are a like an accommodating person, you would just do that. But like for me, I don't know, man. The second she like, I would be so fucking mad at my husband if he invited her into the home after I was clearly indicating it to be inappropriate.
Yeah, no, like it's just kind of like Marcus's character, I don't think Justine would do that, but Marcus is like
he's
trying to be reasonable. Yeah, boundaries. Yeah, like he knows her because like she at least she's been to like his office and he talked to her. It's not like it's a stranger, but still like it's a stranger to his husband. Like that was still weird to do. And
even then, like, boundaries in appropriate situations, like, hey, Gladys, like, nah. Also, you can't show your hand like that because he got himself killed when he was like, unfortunately, if I can't speak to their parents, I'll have to refer this to child services. You can't show your hand, man. You can't do that. That's dangerous. You just gotta, like, obviously he wasn't thinking that he was gonna get possessed and then, rip his husband's head off on the kitchen floor, but... Yeah, that's one of those things you go, like I'm really gonna need them, or like otherwise, like I guess there's no way to say it.
Marcus's character is just very like by the books, and like you need that to a certain extent. You kind of need like a mix of him and Justine, like where she just like pushes the boundary, but she does it too much. But Marcus follows the rules, but he just does it to like a T, and like that can cause problems too. Like. They're both like false of character.
Well, shit, actually, we learned from this movie, if you just followed the fucking rules, you would have been fine. The problem is like the one time the rules got broken, he got killed,
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just didn't work out for him in this situation.
Oh, I remember the other scene the audience reacted to. It was the scene where it's the still shot from the car's perspective of when she goes to stalk Alex and the door flies open at night and you just see the mom come out and there's that eerie music and she's walking like a toy instead of a human with the scissors in her hand.
Yes.
And the car door unlocks. Yeah. I shit myself. And also that shot is reused multiple times in the movie of just like still at the house and then the door opens and like the way the lighting works is it's just like it makes you so unsettled because as the audience and from the camera's perspective, the camera isn't moving. So you're just in a medium range away from whatever the thing is and it's coming at you and it won't move. The camera won't move. So you're just forced to like experience this thing slowly approaching. Yeah, it's no, do your thing, cousin.
I was gonna say, it just reminded me of like the times in like in Barbarian where we're down the tunnel and we just don't know where the thing is, and like it's just darkness and it can come at any second, but we're just waiting for it.
And then when you see it and it's running at you, you're like, oh my god. Like I think Halloween, John Carpenter pretty much like invented this kind of shot, which me just assuming something without doing any research. But in the original Halloween, when Laurie runs across the street to the neighbor's house. when you see Michael come out of the house, the camera is at the neighbor's house. So when it switches over, you see Michael come out the back door the same way Lori did, but she sprinted, so she's really far away from him. But he just starts walking at her across the street in the dead silence of the night, and she's trying to get the fuck in the house, and he's just walking and you were just like, holy fuck. So it's like the same kind of horror. Man, this movie's so good. I guess we can cut through to the end. Yeah. So basically, also I love that. Austin or James. Yeah, James. Yeah, I love that James is his whole. He's the one who uncovers the plot, and it's all self-motivated. Like it's all like selfish, and like he breaks into a car, like steals like a fucking iPad or whatever from a kid.
Some kid's backpack.
Right. Tries to sell at the pawn shop, sees the reward, goes, huh. How did he end up at Alex's house? Did he know the address?
He was just trying to steal stuff. He just randomly came upon it, and like he was.
Yeah, because he breaks into the house first, and then.
Yeah. And they're just like on the couch, and he's like,
"Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Yeah, can I just?" I love how he breaks into excuse mode immediately. Like that's his like his panic button.
I mean, that's what it'd be. Yeah, like he did not expect anybody to be there, but he just starts taking like the silver spoons and all that. Like, where is Gladys right now? Like, is she upstairs like asleep or?
Yes, because she activates the two. So I think that she's up there in the ritual room doing whatever.
Oh yeah, you're right. She does get that. They get activated, but it's like only to close the door, to like. Because he leaves and then they close the door and boom, that's it. Yeah. I'm not sure how like the commands work, like capture sees if they leave the house, close the door.
Well, yeah. How would you code it? It's like if, like if the
if intruder escapes, close the door.
Yeah, close door.
If intruder doesn't, I don't even know.
Murder yourself.
Oh, like get some hair and just another puppet, probably.
Yeah, I love the crudeness of controlling the human puppets. Like it's not like it's not fine motor control. It's pretty much just like a direct command.
Yeah.
I also like that both Gladys and James are pretty much like terrible at planning. There's no fine detail. It's all brute force stuff. Like he tries to break into that factory, which gets him like arrested and knocked out the first time. And then when he breaks into the house, he jumps in through like the top window with zero regard for like alerting anyone that would be in the home. He just pretty much makes it up as he goes along.
He could have been high, like right then and there. I'm not sure if we saw him do any drugs in this movie at all, but
they don't show it. But I mean, all the heroin needles, like bro's off the juice for sure.
Dude, okay. Also, like him, like that police search, like that really pissed me off. Like,
that's happened.
Why is he that? That's happened before.
Oh man, like I was in an interesting scenario, and a similar thing happened to me with a bag. And I picked up the bag, and somebody went, "Yo," and I went, "Oh fuck!" And the needle was like coming out of the bag, and I didn't see it.
Oh my god!
And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then, so yeah, I was like, "Needle stick gloves. You have to make sure you have them."
Yeah.
So
that's a thing. Like if you like, how far does it like penetrate?
So the gloves are basically reinforced with this like hard leathery plastic material, and so they pretty much prevent puncture. So you're good to like maneuver around without the without getting pricked.
Patting somebody down.
And so but you know what? Like I imagine there's a lot of like police officers that would just ask the question, put on regular like latex gloves, and then like go for the and that sucks because it's like you could have like he said, he made the joke. He's like do you have AIDS? But like you could get like a disease. You could have to go to the ER for overdose. Like, there's a lot of situations that could happen.
STDs,
yeah. So it's like, when he sticks him, I was like, damn. But then he obviously overreacts instantly.
I don't know how that camera, like how it was shot, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but you kind of felt it when it happened. And like, you said like there was a crowd response to you too, right?
Yeah.
That's the face. Yeah. It was just like that.
Cause everybody knows.
The craziest just like chin,
it was like around the
knockout, bro. Oh,
not cool, Paul. You can't do that. And then he unplugs the body or the squad car camera, and you're just like, okay, like we're already in.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that's what they do.
And then he nepotisms his way out of it by when he's at the because his wife or fiance's dad is the police chief.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot they're connected like that. Yeah.
And
I
this
mean,
is
I'm
like
sure that's
moments
how it
before
works.
he cheats on her with Justine at the bar, which also I love that each character has nuance. Like Justine is not a good person. Like when it comes to being a functioning adult, but she's like nice to kids. Like, so, you know, there's that like, she knows that Paul is an actual alcoholic who is sober now. And she's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you won't have a drink with me? She's literally guilt tripping him into drinking. And she's an alcoholic too, which is like even more compounded of the complexity. Also, that bar looked so boring.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, they're in a suburban town, man. Like I don't know like what kind of comp like we can like compare it to, but yeah, it just
well, I didn't need Magic City, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like they play Kendrick at that bar. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's just showing that like nothing much goes around this town, and when something does, it's like it's pretty big. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think towns like that are always funny to me because it's like, does the local detective, the local criminals, and regular people all go to the same bar? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like there might be a criminal bar, there might be like a, you know, there's cop bars, right?
Yeah, but like in
this
cities, but I'm saying like in
Yeah.
a town like this, when there's like maybe like 2 bars, it's probably like I imagine it is a chain restaurant like Buffalo Wild Wings with a bar, and then there's this local dive bar, and I feel like those are like the 2 places that you can grab a drink.
God, man, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It was like a regular bar to me. I didn't really think about it too much, but yeah, I guess it was kind of boring in there.
Yeah, I just thought about like, I wonder what it would be like to play pool every weekend.
Oh yeah, I mean, they had a pool table in there, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Paul. I like his character a lot, honestly. I like, and not in like a, I think he's good, and I like him.
Oh yeah,
Like I
definitely
like that his character was. I actually like that he wasn't good. Like he's pretty much he's not good being a police officer or a person.
It seemed very realistic, honestly.
Yeah, and it
This is
wasn't.
just-
They didn't make him like maniac cop or anything, you know.
no.
It was just like, you know, this dude just doesn't make good decisions.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other have we missed any other character that's like pretty significant? I guess we can dive into like this last
Alex,
part.
can go to Alex.
Oh yeah, Alex. We forgot Alex's whole thing. Alex at home when we figure out what's going on. Alex is a super smart kid. Kayla was talking about that. She really loved how like Alex was pretty much one of the smartest characters in the movie. How he navigates each situation with care, and he's kind of patient, and he asks the right questions. Like when they're at the dinner table and Gladys is trying to like imitate a family, and he instantly clocks it. He's like, you know, he does something. He like smacks his dad or does something to get him to react, and he doesn't. And that's when she goes like, Alex, I can make them eat each other, and you're like,
yeah, we can get the fork scene just to show that, like, you know.
oh man, that wasn't cool. Like because it wasn't like dramatic. He was like, and you're like,
Yeah. We get some household stuff. Doesn't like there's a cheese grater or something that happens in Marcus's house when she goes in there, right? I want to say somebody gets peeled with something. I think it's Marcus, or is his husband.
No, it's at the end of the movie when she's Justine is fighting Paul.
Paul, yeah, you're right. That does happen.
Bust out the cheese grater.
Yeah, bust down Tatiana. But yeah, it's just like the household items that gets used. We love seeing that.
What other movie was there? Oh, Terrifier.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. But yeah,
my bad. Yeah, so Alex is super smart, realizes his parents have been taken over. And you know, she's like, just go to school, come back. And then he is the reason all the kids get kidnapped because you need a personal item. So Alex is tasked with basically grabbing a personal item. And like, even in his ruthless efficiency of being evil, he's so smart. Like he, instead of like waiting to pickpocket each classmate, he just rips off all of the pictures that he knew they drew.
It was like the names of like the men's.
Yes. Also, Alex is the fucking best co-conspirator in a crime. I would commit bank robberies with this guy hypothetically because he is like, he didn't snitch once, bro. Didn't give up a dime on anything. At like 8 years old didn't even allude. Wasn't worried about nobody.
This is like ultimate blackmail. Like he was trying to be careful. Like his parents would have died probably if he was fucking around.
Yeah, but like, you know how any other movie would do it? He'd be sitting there like, And the detective would be like, Alex, what's wrong? You know, you can tell me, right? Like, if something's going down, I promise I'll keep you safe. And he goes, well,
Gladys.
my Aunt Gladys. Oh, yeah, I forgot. No, you're right. I forgot she's in the room with them.
Yes.
I don't know how laws work, but, like, can we please separate the kid from anyone else?
Yeah, that should be a thing, right? Just
I don't know. It might be like juveniles might have to have a parent or guard. Did no one check anyone's paperwork? Because I'll be honest, when Gladys walks in, like I guess the husband had to be there to be like, but they can't talk when she possesses them. They can't talk. So like they walked in, he was silent as the grave, and she was like, "I'm Aunt Gladys. We're here about blah blah blah," and they were like, "I guess he doesn't talk." Like if you guys don't start interviewing this husband, like why is he silent right now and his kid's acting weird?
Yeah, police are like, okay,
yeah,
you're free to go.
All right, y'all. We'll see you. You'll follow up on the investigation. Useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he starts going to get the soup, and then he feeds them.
Oh yeah, he is just feeding this entire classroom. Just like that the montage of him just carrying the big ass bags of soup, man. He's a kid, man. Like this dude's doing a lot. Like imagine feeding your bully. I was thinking about that when I was watching it. Like he's just feeding Archer's kid. Like he hates him. He's bullying him. He's
I feel like there's a level of superiority there, though. Afterwards, you're like,
oh
okay.
yeah. This is the ultimate high road, you know.
Yeah.
Like
it's like, don't forget when you were peeing yourself, I was feeding you soup. So like, come correct next time. Alex eventually paying attention and using Gladys's sorcery against her. And then we get the amazing chase scene where she gets ripped apart, which is comical and horrific. But we also get him saving his family, which is so tragic because the narrator returns to explain that the parents were never returned back to normal. They're basically vegetables, brain dead. And so he did all that to protect everybody else. And then he just couldn't get back like the two people that he was trying to save. Yeah. So Alex,
they say they sent him to his good aunt, like who actually likes him.
Man, he's got PTSD. He don't need to be with no aunts, like bro. Like,
he gonna be with them vegetables at home. He gonna be feeding his parents for the rest of his life.
No,
who else he gonna be with?
I guess child services.
Okay, maybe his aunt. Just give him to Aunt Gladys, right?
He doesn't have a cool uncle. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then so end of the movie happens, and so when it comes to obviously Josh Brolin went crazy. So does Justine, how does her life improve after this? Does she get to continue to teach the third grade class of all the kids? Well,
she's exonerated, at least.
I know, but what is the dynamic? Does she get a new class next year and then she just has to cope, or do all these kids have to go to alternative school until they're sufficient?
Yeah.
Or do they just they hire a counselor to come in and talk to the kids every day?
It's not said how long it's going to take, but because I'm not sure. I'm not sure the timeline of the events, because the parents, they probably get leashed on for way longer. Not even way longer, but I think it's 3 weeks to kids, right? Yeah. 3 weeks to kids. I'm not sure for them, but yeah, and maybe because they're younger or something like that too. Or maybe because they weren't getting controlled at all besides just sitting in the basement.
Yeah.
But no, they're not in Justine's class. Let's just say that. There's no way. They're probably all in some remedial thing, just trying to help them just to learn how to breathe again. But yeah.
I guess we can step into categories right now, and I think going into sequel possibility would be nice, and prequel possibility. But I need Josh Brolin's character Archer to apply to be the local sheriff immediately.
You want to be Hopper?
Yeah, I need him.
Is that the equivalent?
Yes, as his character has developed in a positive way, we need him to take control of the police department, weed out the corruption, and then actually start investigating. I would actually really get down with that, because in the following movie there could be some other supernatural whatever shit, and he gets put on the cake, But that's
we'll see.
That's the 2 out of 5 version on Letterboxd that we don't need.
I wasn't sure how Zach he works with his movies. We got Barbarian and we got this, and we didn't know if we were setting up a Zach Cregger like cinematic universe, but we have Justin Long in 2 movies, so it doesn't seem like that's the case. But I'm not sure like if he's like a sequel guy. Like when they started talking about prequels, I was like, really? Like, I mean, this is his first time doing it, but
I think that's why.
Like, I feel like he could do it, right? You think so?
Yeah, I think he can too. I think it's interesting when people start stepping into IP, even if their own content, and that's where it gets scary. Because like that's the horror movie like destroyer usually is some form of sequel or prequel. However, I mean sometimes it works really well, like Friday the 13th Part 2.
Smile, I like Smile 1 2.
Yeah, Smile 1 and 2. That's a good example. You know, there's a plethora of Nightmare on Elm Street. But like I think this will be interesting just because there's so much possibility with Gladys's origin. Like even if you don't take it back to the fucking Oregon Trail, if you take it back to like whatever she was doing in the town before this, you know,
like how she got there.
Yeah, you could do a time skip. You know, you could do a bunch of time skips like Gladys, like as the in the origin and then like through. So it would just be like a, basically a villain centric horror movie, with her just like terrorizing people.
See, I'm imagining it starts off like I want to say it's X-Men Origins Wolverine, where we see him in like 1666, and it's like, Papa, yeah, like that.
Oh, we get a compilation of Gladys fighting in the Civil War, World War II, Vietnam. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, we need.
You're gonna see that
Gladys enlisting. Yeah,
yeah, and like how she's surviving. She's just like doing her little tinks and tonics and whatnot, and just seeing her casting spells. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Gladys is on the Western Front in the furthest trench, facing the enemy, and she's wrapping the soldier's uniform in a stick so she can turn everybody into zombies. Yeah.
Yes. I wonder, like, well, it doesn't work on dead bodies. Yeah, right. It has to be alive.
They have to be alive.
I think that'd be the case. Yeah. Yeah, she's not a necromancer. I'm sure maybe we'll run into a necromancer in the prequel.
Yeah, we're like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness Part 3. Gladys is going to be the main antagonist. She's going to resurrect herself. Yeah, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I think we touched on favorite moments, but I think we can like, what is your favorite scene specifically? Like, what scene were you this movie made it for me?
I mean, like I obviously I would say the chase down scene. That was just so fun, or just like the other shock when Alex breaks the final like twig and she's just like,
it's the instant recognition of I'm absolutely cooked. Yeah,
like it seems like once that happened, it's like the line of code that Alex just sent to the kids was also transmitted by her, and she just understands everything that's about to happen in a second. That's what it seems like it would happen. I just love it, man.
I love the bit of her operating as like the central computer, and that like he used like a he just used another device on the network, and she's like it's like one of her employees fell for a phishing scam, and like she's the network admin, and he's like like
I mean, yeah, that's what happens, man. She just messes up the entire network and just puts it against her. And yeah, no, that was awesome. I kind of like the jump scare where she's just Archer's in the basement looking for his kid and just like and she's just like, ah. That was really funny. I like that one too.
Yeah, are the Gladys shenanigans like part of the residue of her casting magic, or is she intentionally fucking with these people? Like, is this a surveillance ability or what?
Oh, I mean, like, there's some times where, like, Justine's dreaming about, like, Alex, and she sees, like, the makeup. Like, obviously she's not there, but it's just some like, aura she gives off that's, like, making her see these visions. But maybe because she's also really close to, like, Alex, too. Like, she's around him, like, at the school and whatnot. But I'm trying to think.
I'm a certified yapper, so...
Yeah.
I would have been at like the local shitty bar that we just talked about and been like, has anybody else been having these weird ass dreams with this girl with the red lipstick and shit on? And they'd be like, actually, yes, all of us are experiencing the Freddy Krueger dream. And then it'd be like, oh, maybe we got like, also it's a shame that Marcus never experienced one of these nightmares because like he would have instantly clocked that Gladys is the one.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, right. And like,
we got you. Go ahead. I just remembered this from Boings.
You would assume that like even what's her name, the main character, Julia Gardner's character, Justine would notice, what she looked like, right? Because if they're going to like the school and like these whole like parent teacher conferences about what's going on, like I'm sure she would have met Gladys before, though, right? Like,
I don't think they went. I think the only time Gladys went anywhere was to the police station. I don't think she ever went to the town hall meetings or anything like that.
I thought she went to the school at least, though, to like talk to Marcus before, not like the one we actually see in the movie. But it could be whatever. I mean, you're just speculating at this point.
Yeah. We got to talk about the Glicks. Like, bro, why did Marcus and his husband have like 9 hot dogs and like a serving size of chips? Like, what the fuck kind of lunch is that? Like,
yeah, I saw something where they said Zach was, it's some joke, like some inside joke with like his friend who passed. Like, and it was like, they used to do like the Whitest Kids You Know show and all that. I never watched it, but
gotcha.
And it was somewhere like, it was like 7 particular hot dogs. That was the joke.
Okay.
But yeah, but it's like it's a gay couple, so people are gonna say stuff, and like you could say like, why do you do that? But it's like whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't looking that deep. Like, I don't think there was like some weird commentary on the nature of the relationship. I was just thinking like, who the fuck is eating 7 hot dogs? Like, even when you go to like the ballpark, like the stadiums, they've got the mega shaboing boing.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck are we doing?
Glizzy,
like,
they're going glizzy for glizzy, man. What are you talking about?
Glizz for
they all
glizz.
had ketchup, mustard on it. Like,
I'll be honest, I'm a fiend for a good meat cylinder, specifically when it's grilled. So like, if I could go to a stand and bro is like, I gotcha, and he just like seared it real quick, and then just, puts all the bullshit on there. Like, I'm afraid to try a chili dog. I've never tried a chili dog in my life. They look good in cartoons, but in real life, I'm like, you're telling me that's not going to kill me on impact? Have you had a chili dog before? Have you experienced this?
I've never had a chili dog. No, I'm not like a big fan of chili. Are you?
I can eat it. My mom actually sent me a picture of a vat of chili, like a cauldron size of chili.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't like it. Yeah. It might enhance the dog for you, but it's just 2 different meats, 2 different just 2 different meats on meat, some buns. Yeah.
It's like a sloppy Joe with a hot dog in the middle. I don't know.
Who thought of this? Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of big bag shit is that? Like, this had to have been like a post-depression America's Awesome era like situation where like everyone had money, and it was like, what if we put 2 different meats on top of this?
Yeah, have you thought about adding more meat? What about cheese too?
Well, as a participator in Chicago culture, how do you feel about the Chicago dog? Have you experienced the sesame bun with like the half pickle spear, onion, tomato, whatever the fuck else goes on there?
I haven't had a hot dog in a while, but I think I'll pledge to just like, I can probably stay away from the meat cylinders for they're not my favorite. I think I'd rather go for a burger, even though they're not my favorite either. But yeah,
I fucking love a hamburger. Okay, I think that's fair to assess the hot dog situation as peculiar. But all right, so I guess so you went with your favorite scene and you picked the ending. I'm gonna go actually with the initial door flinging open in the middle of the night and the mom walking out with the scissors. That one did it for me. I was like, oh yep, this is like top 20 for me now. This is like, this movie is rent free in my head for life.
Yeah.
It's also my most chilling scene, so we can pivot right into that. So what scene do you find the most creepy?
Oh, her waving in the forest by far. Like,
oh yeah, because you hate Pennywise, so that makes sense.
Yeah. It had a profound statement on me. Just something that is just, why is it there? It shouldn't be there, right? In this space. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
One of these things not like the other.
Yep.
Pick your death scene.
Oh man, that's kind of hard. Like, shit. Definitely not Gladys. I'm not saying that. So
that's the worst one.
Yeah, it is simply the worst one. Is there many deaths in this movie? Oh, I mean,
there's enough for us to pick one, because you can get run over like Wong. You can
get like he was smashing his head into his husband's head, so like that's a way. Yeah, I'll get hit by the car.
Yeah, terrible way to go. Check this out. I'll go out like Paul, just get my shit blown smooth off.
Oh, he did get shot. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, too late. Got it.
You think James is still alive? That's what I was thinking too. Is James just grievously injured from being thrown around?
Yeah, he's fine. Hopefully
Okay, that's fine.
Hopefully he actually gets the reward. No, actually,
He should.
I think I got to split it or something. I don't know if this guy needs 50 grand. I think we need to get him in some rehab first. You know,
I mean, they shouldn't give it to Archer. I mean, Justine and Archer are like both like. Oh, I saw something
Archer
really funny. It
solved
was
the
like,
crime damn near. I don't know, like.
Well, he almost did. Like he found out like where Alex's house was because of Justine. He was like, oh, that's where Alex lives, in this area, like because they came together. I'm not sure how long it would have took him to figure that out, but yeah. But yeah, I saw something about how Justine is a teacher and has a house like that, and everybody like that is just
classic.
nice.
Yeah, classic. Well, we don't know where they live though. She might live in like I don't know, like a southern state with no major cities or something, where like, you know, the cost of living is, you know, insane.
Yeah, I'm sure we see some license plates in this movie, so we should know where it takes place. I want to say California, but I'm not sure. I'll give it a good.
That is really funny that, like, you know, she has like this absolutely beautiful house as a single person. By the way, and she recently moved as well. Well, she could be renting.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah, she could be renting. Yeah. Oh, Pennsylvania. Maybrook. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they got money.
Yeah, that house is $400,000 a year. Yeah. Let's see. We went through James. We went through the ending of the movie. Oh, that's right. We're doing categories. Look at me being a terrible podcaster. Okay, so we went through that. So,
awesome.
What is your grave mistake? I insinuated mine earlier as the just all of the police department's investigation through this case.
Oh man, like if simply like. There's a lot of faults. It's kind of like the hit movie Avengers: Infinity War, where like so many things happen that shouldn't have happened that leads to this terrible result. But if James and Paul were just a little more cordial with each other, and James would have told him he had a needle in his pocket, and Paul wasn't such a fucking asshole. Like if he would have just been like, "Oh, there's some kids. I found them in the basement." He believed him, but also like.
But you got to remember, he'd be in jail. If he never gets let go after getting mollywopped by Paul, he won't. He never goes to
he would be
Alex's
in
house.
jail. Yeah, so it wouldn't even happen at all. Man, that's really hard. Fuck. I guess Paul just going in solo. If he like at least called for a backup or told anybody what he was doing at the police station.
I think he wanted the money. I think that's why he doesn't call for backup.
I mean, I'm not sure like how the police works, but like, yeah, that makes me even more of a fucking little scummy little bitch boy.
Let me tell you exactly what he was going to do. He was going to go in there, confirm the kids were there. He was going to come out. He was going to lock bro up or kill him. Mm-hmm. He was going to have Justine call for that reward, and he was going to split that shit. That's exactly how what he was going to go for, and that's what he
that's
got
not bad. But like, if the kids were actually there, like you would think he would be a little more, I don't know, on edge. Like he was just like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm just checking to see if there's some kids in your."
I think he does because he knocks, the door flies open, and then he gets invited in. So the perception is that he just assumed like he was good. So they probably like caught him lacking the same way they got everybody else.
Like as soon as because like you don't even see who opens the door, right? Or he does talk to somebody, I fear.
Yeah.
Like right at the door. Okay. Yeah.
So when he walks in, they probably just like snip a piece of his hair off and break the stick on him.
If you can't tell, I always wasn't fucking with Paul. I mean, like obviously Archer and Justine, because like what could she have done? Like Archer, same thing. Like they both solved the mystery, so I can't really say something about them.
Yeah, Paul sucked.
Yes.
Yeah, Paul sucked.
Yeah.
Representation station. This is an interesting one.
Some black kids get kidnapped, so I mean like that's that. But we don't really see any black parents though.
Yes, or characters in general.
Yeah.
So I'll have to unfortunately give the representation score 7 because I have to be cognizant of the women in this movie, and obviously like
LGBT couple.
Oh yeah, it's a 7. Yeah, I gotta go 7.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, like there's not a named black person in this. Would you rather James been a black guy?
James been a black guy? That would have been terrible. If the only black main character in this movie is like off the fence, yeah, that would not be ideal.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Who? Okay, so black police officer?
No, because then it would have introduced another element of commentary that the movie wasn't really about. Okay. Josh
Archer.
Brolin's character, yeah, I think that's
Archer.
your best pick. Is a
okay.
as a black.
I mean,
character.
he was almost a what, South American. That's where Pedro Pascal's from, right? He's Chilean, I want to say. So he was almost a minority.
Yeah.
That would have worked. But
Gladys,
yeah, it was fine.
Gladys would have been interesting if we.
Oh no! I cannot do that.
Yeah,
I can't imagine with people with like the underlying tones.
If this
of a
was
black
2004, she would have been doing voodoo, and it would have been really bad. It would have.
Yeah, no. I can't do that. No.
Yeah.
That would not have worked out.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 10?
Well, I think we got a 5 at like the letterbox.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it out of 10. The representation station's out of 10. Yeah.
Representation station. Yeah, it's like 7.5, 8. That's like, it's fine.
All right, and then we're gonna go music.
I was gonna say sorry, but Tess is like, she's black and barbarian, no? Like,
yeah.
Or she's like mixed. Yeah.
I think unless she's Hispanic, and I just don't know, but I think she's black. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I mean, like, and we got the black homeless guy too in that movie, so it's not like it's Detroit. It's Detroit. They there. We know they there. Okay.
Yes. There's a large population of minorities in Detroit, so it's not it wouldn't be absurd to just have.
Yeah. This is not a what's his name? I'm sorry. Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, it's not a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah, it's not a Wes Anderson movie. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can move on to the final part. Besides music, we'll do music. Actually, we'll do music. So what do you want to do with that? Like, what do you think? The music was good. Like, there's not like an iconic theme, but the eerie music is good.
Yeah, I mean, for like all the suspenseful like moments, the music just enhances it, like as any good horror movie does, especially like nowadays. I feel like music like in Smile and like other high budget ones, like even probably Barbarian, but even though I don't remember as much, but it's just tension building. Like that's what it's the main purpose for it is. But yeah, I think it did pretty good.
You know what I just thought about in the realm of different like subgenres of horror. We got to do a comparison episode where we go K-pop, Demon Hunters, Trap, and Smile 2 for best idol.
Best idol, okay. Okay. Well, I know who's gonna be at the bottom.
All of them. They're all gonna be at the bottom. I'm not a fan of musical horror. K-pop Demon Hunters is really good though.
I was gonna say, yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right, so time to give the movie a rating. What'd you feel about it? What's your overall situation?
I mean, I would say just 4.5. I mean, Zach, I love Barbarian. I think some people like this more, like they like this way more than Barbarian, and they didn't like Barbarian, but I like both of these. I mean, like, I'm excited for a new Zach Cregger film to come out. Like, he is the white Jordan Peele in my book. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it is, and I'm
enjoying him. I want them to work together if that's ever possible. I want to see what that looks like. I want a 8-hour epic horror movie, but I'm pretty sure that's not even.
Yeah, I'll take like a Scorsese length of horror from these guys.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think like the format of a horror movie would work out like that long, you know.
Oh, we didn't do criticisms. Yeah, so give us your score and then.
Oh, criticisms? I kind of had a hard time. I mean, some people might not like the Tarantino thing with like following multiple characters and like of like.
Oh, I like that.
In one day, but like I'm just saying that some people might not like that, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was unique. Criticisms, man. I mean, besides like the whole stuff we went into, because we already talked about a lot of stuff that kind of like
I feel like those are nitpicks.
Nitpicks. Okay, yeah. I guess like cops are just like the main like. They're just like, man, I don't know what happened to these kids, but yeah, you see James though. Let's go fuck him up. Yeah. It would is, and then ain't nothing to do about it. But no real like criticisms. I mean, it can be a little bit of a slow starter. Like I guess when you're just following Justine and you don't really know what's happening, but like after like a little bit, it switches and like it's a thrill ride until like the end. Okay. But
so what do you got?
Do you have anything in particular? Out of 5?
Yeah, I'll run it with my score.
I said 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. For me, I really say 5s for like things that really they're really like, I don't know, like I wouldn't say affecting me, but like I guess affecting me.
Like Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Yeah, of course, yes. Silver Shamrock. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's gonna stick with me.
I know what you
but-
did last summer, 2025. It's another good one.
Maybe not, but yeah. Him. Yeah, another 5 in my in my book. But yeah, what were you feeling? Criticism and score, please.
So I'm gonna go 4.5 as well. That is actually what I put out in Letterbox. As I went 4.5, and my main criticism for why it didn't get a 5 was just because I needed a tinsel bit more of context to Gladys's abilities, or motivations. Actually, I don't even need to know how the magic works. Just explain to me like how her powers work in the sense of what the fuck is happening when she kidnaps the people. Like when she turns them into human missiles, it's awesome. But like I would have liked to see some form of deteriorating human in her youthfulness return to her, just so like that's represented a little bit better.
Yeah.
But other than that, like this is great and it's rewatchable.
Any score?
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say to that, like, it's kind of hard because like there's either like two ways of storytelling where you explain everything or you explain like what you think the reader needs to know. Or the
I think we missed the need to know part on some of the Gladys stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so that is weapons. Thank you guys for listening, and please engage with the content because the analytics state that most of you are not subscribed. I need you to subscribe. I need you to follow and subscribe, please. Help! Share this!
Help. Please.
All right, thanks, guys.
Check out the socials.
Check out the socials.
TikTok.
Grave Mistakes. We're on TikTok. I think I might be Starch the Great on TikTok, but Grave Mistakes on Instagram.
On Instagram, check it out.
Check it out. Bang! All right, bye, guys.
Bye.